Well, making a living in music is hard. It is now and always has been, always will be hard. I remember when I got in the Louisville Orchestra when I was 19 years old, and the timpani player he was a funny guy, and I was actually working playing for money, and it was on my own, just in that job. But everybody would come up and say, "Oh, you're playing trombone. What are you going to do for a living?" And they'd laugh, and it's always been that. So I felt that in the old days, but I had this. I didn't think of there was anything else I could do for a living, just for starters. So I didn't have any real safety net to fall back on. It's all I wanted to do. So I pretty much approach it that way. When I talk to all the young players who come in here, I talk to them about that aspect of it and say, do you have any other interest? Or I try to find out are you good at anything else, or is music all you want to do? And if you have to do it to live, then I don't have any problem with telling them to go into it and working as hard as they can. And occasionally I've had kids come in and say, after a year or so, I'm not so sure about this. And I'll say, well, are you good at computers? What are you good at? It's not a fail. You're not a failure if you decide to go a different direction, no matter what you choose initially, because I'm sure when you come out of high school, a lot of people think they want to do something. They get in school and they get into it and they, hey, I don't want to do this. And so that's not just with music, but I'll talk to them about that and try to help them go another way, and hopefully you can transfer the skills that you have working on your instrument into whatever profession you decide to go into.